I'm Sun Young Hwang, and I'm spearheading the MapleStory Universe project. And allow me to introduce myself a little bit before we start. I'm the production director for Nexon's new blockchain-based project, MapleStory Universe. Ever since I first joined Nexon 15 years back, I had the honor of directing a few of Nexon's leading online titles, such as MapleStory and Mabinogi. And during my years as director, I particularly focused on expanding our key IPs through various channels, both on and offline. I'm sure of some of you already familiar with Nexon and MapleStory, but some of you maybe not. So let me provide a quick rundown before we move on. As you can see here, Nexon is the #1 online game developer and publisher in Korea. We hold a very big portfolio of numerous global IPs. And with these IPs of various genres, we pride ourselves in being able to live service a game for an extended amount of time. We're listed in Japan, and within the Japan game industry, Nexon ranked the second in terms of market cap, placing it as the next biggest game company following Nintendo. So we've been servicing over 50 games all over the world for past 20 years, and we continue to scale as we speak right now. We also invest a lot in building a new IPs as we continue to put out a project of different genres across the multiple platforms. And today, I'd like to dive into Nexon's leading MMORPG, the MapleStory, which I've been worked on as a game developer over a course of many, many years. Yeah, that's MapleStory. Has anyone here ever played MapleStory before? Oh, yeah, that's surprising. So MapleStory is a 2D side-scrolling MMORPG that was first released in 2003. And it's been serviced on various platforms as Nexon's flagship IP. As a matter of fact, personally, I think it's our #1 IP, actually. Back in some times around 2000, in the early stage of the whole MMORPG boom, MMORPGs were often misconceived as a very dark and complicated genre, which I can't say was entirely false. But Nexon radically broke this conception by developing a quite unconventional MMORPG with adorable graphics and casual gameplay, garnering heated attention within the industry. And with all the love we receive from the public who welcomes such a casual gameplay with open arms, MapleStory played a huge role in popularizing MMORPGs and online games in general. It was particularly popular among our younger players, which has allowed us to build a diverse player base. Now, I know all this talk about how great MapleStory is doesn't quite suffice. So let's just take a look at some numbers here. MapleStory has approximately 180 million cumulative global players, among which roughly 50 million accounts have been active for over 10 years. And from a revenue perspective, we continue to demonstrate a rising curve as we grow in size yearly. Games are very sensitive to technology and trends, so the MapleStory have been serviced for such a long time is very extraordinary. I'd say even quite shocking. This is even more conspicuous when compared to the lifespan of other platform or genre game, which typically struggle to maintain service for even just 10 years. MapleStory is now expanding beyond the game space to a whole culture of its own. As we carried out various events like art balloon display, showcases for our players, and collaboration with WordPress celebrities, we're reaching corners beyond the screen as a global IP with the goal of scaling our influences and values. Players have enjoyed MapleStory in their own unique ways for a long time. Every game wants to achieve such a decade-long sustainable live service, but not every game can. So, This brings us to the important question today. Why and how is MapleStory different? And what makes it capable of sustainable service, sustainable library service?